Coach, big game on Friday. AC Flora for the region championship. Couldn't ask for anything better from a fan's perspective. And, best two teams in the region meeting in the last week. It's kind of the way you'd like it to be, right?
It is. And we talked about that this week with the team that, the stars have aligned for the two teams that have proven to be the best in the region. Finally get to square off, week 10 or week 11, I guess, now. And I think it's going to be a great atmosphere with it playing over at Spirit Communications. And I've heard nothing but great things about those folks over there and the type of atmosphere they promote. And you're taking two championship caliber teams and going to put them in there, and I think it's going to make for a fun night.
Now, the big prize, other than being able to claim region championship, is the fact that finitely you get to have home field advantage throughout the playoffs in theory, until you get to the state championship. That's big.
Oh, yeah, it's huge. Both of us, our region moved lower state this year, and the way the brackets are, there's a lot of travel involved if you don't finish in the first place. So, there's a lot of incentive and a lot of rewards for that team that's going to win Friday night out of us. And, and then we'll worry about whoever we got the following week and move forward from there.
What do you see when you take a look at them on film? What do you see that really impresses you about that football team?
They've gotten better clearly every week. Every week we watch them. Because of the way it's fallen, we've had film on them and gotten film, and same with them. And we were supposed to play 3 or 4 weeks ago, so we've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly, and they can say the same thing about us. And they're playing pretty dang good football right now, and well coached. They come in, they're minimal mistakes. Offensively, up front, they're playing extremely well. Their offensive line has really started to gel up there for them, and their running game is very good. I know they moved Whetstone, I think is his last name, back to receiver, and is giving them another weapon out there. But offensively, they're as good as we're going to face this year, and defensively, Bodkin back there, and he's just a phenomenal football player, and he's a jack of all trades, and he's going to hone in on what we're trying to do, and hopefully we can win a couple of those battles.
What has been the key for you guys to be playing as well as you are right now? Obviously, you're playing your best football, and just like you want it to be, but y'all have improved dramatically over the course of the year, as well as Flora has. And what do you kind of attribute that to?
Our guys go to work every day. Our coaches, our players. This dates back in January with off season. The type of work that these young men have put into it, and we've stayed the course. We've gradually gotten better each week. There's still room for improvement, and like you heard the guys say earlier, our goal is be 1-0 after each week, and ultimately this week's no different. So we just want to get better each time we take the field.
Well, I want to ask you, which I've asked you just about every week this year, about the quarterback situation, because Trad's been kind of in and out with his injury and everything. How's that right now? How's he doing?
Trad's getting better and stronger each day we go out. Cooper's playing his tail off as well. Currently, we're kind of in a 2-quarterback system.
Okay.
A lot of it depends on the game plan, the opponent, which one we see where we're going to need them more. This week, as we're expecting both of them to have big games, Cooper can help us everywhere else on the field also. He's such a dynamic player, not just at quarterback. So we'll see. We kind of go with the game feel at the time.
I want to talk about Cooper for a second, in that I believe that you'll agree with this statement. Cooper Bemis may be the most underappreciated, really, really outstanding player in the Midlands.
I would agree. Now, not underappreciated in our
right, not by y'all, but overall.
But yes, I would definitely say that.
You don't hear his name. I mean, he's not one of those guys that you hear when the chatter about who really is a good player, but this guy does it all.
Yep, he has separated himself from a lot of the Midlands and the statewide football players. You take away the fact, he came into this season knowing his backup role, and he was going to play receiver, he was going to play outside linebacker, he was going to be a punt returner for us, and all that changed, in one play, and just so proud of the way he's been able to rise to the occasion for us and pull us through some tight spots.
Yeah. All right, Coach. Big one over at Spirit Communications on Friday. I think we're all looking forward to it. Best of luck to you, and we'll talk to you next week, man.
Thank you, Rich.